This video is long overdue, and I finally decided to film it. Today, I am doing a full tour of the e-bike. Alright, first up, here we have the battery. It holds about 40 miles worth of traveling, and it can take up to 4 to 6 hours to charge. Right here is where you charge it from, and it came with a charger. And it says here that you're only supposed to use the charger that came with it. Here is the button. After you charge the e-bike for a while, this is how you would turn it on, this button here. But you can't, as I've left it off for quite a while. So, to turn it on, you press and hold this until those buttons turn on. Hold it on for a couple seconds. Then you can press and hold the power button, and now it turns on. As you can see, I've got 401 miles on my odometer, and I've only had it since September 8th. So yes, I do ride a lot. So here's your speedometer, there's your different levels of assist, here's how you go up, here's how you go down. On level 5, you can get up to 22 miles an hour on full electric mode and 26-ish on pedal assist. When you press the power button, it can change to show how far you've gone on the trip. It shows the voltage of the motor, and when you press it again, it starts back at the odometer. This obviously is your battery level, and right here, we've got the front headlight. To turn it on, you press and hold the plus button. And it is extremely bright. You can't see it now, but that light is literally blinding. To turn it off, you press and hold it again. Here are my rear lights, and obviously this is not stock. So when we bought the e-bike, it didn't come with any rear lights, so we had to attach them with this redneck looking thing. It's a couple of rear red light things that would normally attach to the seat stock right there, but we've built this redneck looking thing with a plastic pipe, a whole bunch of zip ties, and you could barely see them, but a couple of screws. You turn them on. I know they're flashing on the screen, but in reality they are full brightness and they stay on. But they also work as blinkers. And that's really annoying how they're flashing on the screen, because that's not what they're doing in real life. This one has a couple of different light modes on it. There's that one, and this one, then off. The cargo carrier has a reflector built into it, but you can't really see it. I don't need it anyway, because I've got 3 super bright lights. On the front, I have a couple different headlights. We of course have the main one right here. I also have this one, and this one down here installed. And this one is actually a horn. It comes with this little controller here. The button right here is how you honk the horn. No, wait, that's how you do the lights. The one on the bottom is how you use the horn. The one on the top is how you use the lights. So you press and hold it for 3 seconds. Low beam, high beam, strobe, where it goes light then dark. Then we've got fast strobe. Then this is SOS and Morse code. Then we've got blue flash, red flash. Then what I like to call the felony, because it flashes red and blue, and it's a felony. Believe it or not, these two actually flash red and blue as well. So we've got high beam, low beam. Why do they always flash? Okay, in real life, these aren't flashing. These are constant beams. But you press that again and there's double felony. And then if I were to turn that one on, it looks awesome. Then these LEDs here also light up. High beam, low beam, off. High beam, low beam, off. Here is the front shifter. You've got 7 gears that controls those back there, and then your frontal gear shift, which controls these right here. As I was going to show you, this is the horn, and it also has a couple of different horn sounds, but in order to change them, I have to press and hold the horn button for 3 seconds. I don't want to do that because the neighbors will start hating me. And of course we have the cargo carrier, and yes, I am aware that it's loose. I don't like that either. I've got some reflective tape right here on both sides. You can see that they're on both sides there. And this that I have tied up is my repair slash toolkit. I'll get that out for you. Here's the bag. Here's everything that's in the tool bag. A bunch of Allen wrenches, a screwdriver, a wrench. Then this really nifty little bike tool that has a built-in chain breaker, so you can take links of the chain out. It's got more Allen wrenches, a couple screwdrivers, and a really large hex wrench. I think that's what it's called. And as I said before, since my cargo carrier does move around a lot without my permission, I have to hold it down with these ropes and this one. You slide this rope on over the top, then that one over the sides. Of course, right here is the motor. It's 500 watts and it puts out quite a bit of torque, because this thing can go really fast and it can accelerate from 0 to 20 miles an hour in about 10-ish seconds. The cord that attaches the motor to the battery is actually right down here. It's this one right here. You follow the cord down this way, and then it actually plugs in right there. That way, if you needed to take the wheel off to repair it, you could just unplug that there, then you wouldn't have to worry about all the cords. Speaking of all the cords, there's a whole bunch of them right there, and they are a pain in the butt to deal with. Also, I forgot to mention, I have a bell. Sounds really nice. Then of course we have my really comfortable front seat by Blackburn. The seat isn't by Blackburn, the cover actually is. But the seat is very comfortable, and I have it as low as I can get it to, because, you know, I'm 6'5", and it hurts a lot to even sit on this thing, which is why I really need to get more handlebar extensions. Speaking of handlebar extensions, that's what these chrome pieces here are. They didn't come with the bike. I had to take them off my normal one and then put them on. They just undo with a bunch of clamps there, and then that little screw there. Not screw, Allen wrench. And I've got more reflective tape on the front, more reflective tape here, here, and here on both sides. And I know I already showed you, but right there too. And we've got a reflector here on the front that is bending down because I can't get that little Allen wrench to fit in there. Annoying. We've got frontal suspension, disc brakes on the front and rear. We've got the, of course, we've got the front derailleur there, the rear derailleur down there, and by far my favorite part about the e-bike is that it isn't just pedal assist. You've got your throttle here too, so that's the throttle. It attaches via a cord right here, then the cord runs down into all these others, then down into the bike right there, then they all come out right down there. And the battery actually came with a key, so you can lock the battery onto the bike to prevent somebody from stealing it. There it's unlocked, there it's locked. And the battery actually weighs a very annoying 8.5 pounds. To take the battery off, you unlock it, and then you just pull upwards. It's a little tough. Well, I'm using one hand, but there we go. Then the battery can just come off like that. And then there's where it plugs into the battery. And then there's where it plugs into the bike. And it is annoyingly heavy. And this little lug right here is what locks it onto the bike. Because as you can see, there's a similar groove in it right there. And that locks it onto the bike. So this is the battery. I forgot to mention, I also have this really nifty phone holder that has lasted me 3 bikes. That phone holder, by however the heck you pronounce that, is a very, very good quality phone holder. It attaches via whatever that is, and it also has a lock on it on the very back here, that little red knob. You push it to the side, and that'll unlock it. Then you can place your phone in it to however large it is. Then pull the red knob to the left, just like that. Then it'll lock in place, and then it'll lock your phone into the phone holder. And one other thing, there's one thing about the e-bike that I still haven't been able to figure out. When you press and hold the up button, that of course turns on your front headlight. But if you press and hold the minus button, it does something really weird. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. You press and hold that, and then it changes the assist level to P, and then it moves me along at a really slow 3 or 2 miles an hour. I have no idea why it does that, and I've read the directions, but it hasn't said anything about it. And if you're wondering why my front gear shift looks like that compared to this one, that was from a little crash I had a little while ago. I hydroplaned at 6 miles an hour. I fell over and it misaligned the handlebars, screwed up the cargo carrier, and it used to have a fender on it, but I took it off because it was really annoying to deal with. And it completely cracked open the little thing. For reference, it used to look like that. So it really messed it up, and then that piece just came off, and then I just decided to take the whole thing off because it was really annoying to have to keep dealing with it, so I wouldn't scratch myself. Also, for the rear gear shift here, that's how you downshift. You can upshift like that, but it's really annoying. So if you downshift like that, there's a little plus button there. You press that, and then that's how you upshift. Anyway, yeah, that is my new electric bike. The one that I ride way too much.